name is Martin Foss Anderson, better known as MrSavage.
MrSavage is cold-blooded. Absolutely one of the best players in the world.
They never understand, making it the only plan.
There goes MrSavage.
All right, Marty, let me see you hit the crossbar.
Crossbar?
Yeah.
You remember every crossbar challenge you used to be such a sore loser.
Sore loser?
Yeah, bro.
I mean, I hate losing, you know? When I was younger, I would always play a lot of football. I think it was mainly like my older brother, because I would pretty much just be doing anything he was doing. I have such a clear memory of the first time I saw the game. I walked into your room, I asked to play, you didn't let me play.
I got Fortnite a bit before he got it. One day I was playing Fortnite with my friends. He came down, he was like, "Hey, this looks crazy, can I try it out?"
Ah! No! No! Oh!
I think it took me more than 100 games for me to get my first win.
Nice.
I specifically remember we played a squad game, me, two of my friends and my brother, and we won the game. I had 0 kills, my friends had 0 kills, and Martin had 26. And we're just looking at the scoreboard what just happened? And that's when we realized that, yo, you need to start, streaming. You gotta show people these abilities you got.
How are you guys doing? Oh my god.
Oh! I was streaming for almost a year with 5 to 10 viewers. The grind then was insane. I was watching people at the time Tfue, Tfue, Ninja.
Yeah.
I felt like I could do what they were doing in the game.
Yeah.
No scope. No scope.
I remember when I hit that shot, I was like what? I thought it was a bug or something. I didn't realize that actually, that actually just happened.
I'm chasing dreams. They can't stop me coming up cause I'm a king.
My first tournament, it was a solo tournament with $100 for first place. I won that first tournament. That's when I realized okay, now I can actually make this into a real thing.
I'm too devoted, I'm chasing dreams, I'ma make them all come true. You can have all the talent, but if you don't put the work in, you ain't making moves. But I ain't giving up until I reach my full potential, I'ma hustle hard. I'm chasing dreams.
I didn't know he was playing Fortnite. He just came out of the door and said he came second. And he was very happy. And I said, tapped him on the shoulder, and I said, good play, good play.
And I remember thinking, what? Nah, they don't understand how big this is. So I went over and told him a bit later, there was 10 million people and he came second.
And then a few days after, he just comes to me and he's like, "Martin, you got second place." And I was like, "Yeah, I told you." And then he's like, "Yeah, but there's millions of players." You wanna have a go?
You think so?
Yeah, come on. Come on, try.
Okay.
Let's see it.
I don't build though. I don't build.
No, 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 no! You just died to fall damage.
To discover that he has been doing Fortnite and turn out to be one of the best in the world. A big, big surreal surprise.
MrSavage!
It's good to see you, Martin.
It's good to see you too.
You know I miss you.
Yeah? You want me to move back home?
No, absolutely not.
What? That's so rude.
Our mom is probably his #1 fan. I mean, she knows when every tournament is and she watches every stream. And she even writes down, I don't know why she does this, but when he has a tournament, you can clearly see the points on the scoreboard, but she's got to write them down with pen on a paper to make sure the math is correct and everything.
Obviously, when I started playing, you must have been a bit concerned, right?
Of course. I was like the rest of the world, the rest of moms.
Yeah.
Like, what is this? You have to get out. What about your friends?
I did have friends.
You're so
and I did go
pale,
outside.
you know, you have to get out, get some sun.
I was kind of pale.
Yeah. I remember so many times I still like, please, Martin, qualify before the last game. I can't take it, you know, my heart is, you know, lately, actually I don't watch all the games because it's too much stress.
Do you still like take notes of like?
Yeah. And to check, you know, how many you need, like 650 points, or do you have like 240 from yesterday, and how many you need, and you know.
If I qualify by like 5 points, like it's a really close tournament. She either calls me right after I end stream, or she's sending me a message like stop, you're giving me a heart attack, like she's making me concerned for her health just by playing Fortnite. Like it doesn't add up, but I think it's pretty wholesome, to be honest.
Back here, MrSavage. You are a savage.
A month or two after his breakthrough, I was sitting at the table on the phone with Andy Miller, who was listening to my 13 years old son's opinion of which players was the best. At that time, his friend's name came up, Benji Fishy, and the rest is history.
The way I met Benji Fishy, it's actually a pretty cool story. There were these solo tournaments. For some reason, every single time, I would get in a game with this fish. There was a fish running around, just eliminating everyone. And I'd always meet him at the end. You know, sometimes I would get him, sometimes he would get me. But I was like, who is this guy, you know? And then me and Benji tried playing duos together, and it just clicked instantly. And you know, we just started winning everything.
Oh, this is a scary duo. One of the most terrifying duos, period.
Let's go! That's my duo!
All right, everyone, welcome back. Folks, you might be witnessing live why MrSavage qualifies this week for a trip to the World Cup Finals in New York. They've got to go up the side of a mountain, and it's Shadow Bomb time. He's getting completely blocked that out. He's deciding to take storm damage. Yes! MrSavage! Oh, no my God! What a play! Are the best Shadow Bomb use I've ever seen!
That was just kind of part of that creativity that the game gave me. I think that moment just solidified like the 200 IQ. That was something I was being labeled as a lot.
200 IQ, yeah, definitely. Yeah, he's a smart player, you know. There's some legendary moments where he's done some crazy things. And it's stuck. I have it tattooed on me, so I mean, definitely stuck.
That was crazy.
We have an instant replay. Let's check that out.
MrSavage M rising to the top of the mountain like his plane will when this freak of nature goes to New York.
The World Cup in New York, I remember a lot of people were expecting me and Benji to either win or just do really well.
Benji Fishy and MrSavage, the energy duo going through.
I don't know, Zeke. Maybe we have our potential Fortnite World Cup winner in that top 4.
Listen, it's possible.
I remember walking in, I looked around and there was just a ton of people. And I was like, okay, it's happening now.
Raining down fire from up top. You see the frantic builds coming in. Benji Fishy goes down.
I think it was during game 2 or game 3. Benji Fishy got headshot sniped. It's 1 bullet and the game is finished.
MrSavage and Benji Fishy, we have to talk about them. They were on the high ground. It was looking good, Ninja, but so many players focusing them, the shockwave grenades as well, and they had no healing left.
And then game 4 as well, same thing happened. It just wasn't meant to be that one.
It's unfortunate, man. We have shield like safe, napped it at the end there. I mean, it's over, man.
The World Cup was crazy.
Yeah, I did crazy bad as well. I didn't even do that bad, but I didn't do great.
You did okay, but the scale of it was, that was pretty crazy.
Yeah.
I still got the first photo that we took together outside the venue. But at World Cup, I didn't work with you as a manager. And you had an Instagram account without any content, just 10K followers. And I was like, I really want to watch this guy, but you don't have any content.
There's nothing to watch.
There is nothing to watch.
If I'm not live, there's nothing to watch, yeah.
So when we started off together, I just helped you out with all of the content, right?
Yeah.
And then before we went to TwitchCon San Diego, we signed the contract.
Oh, yeah.
And you said like, pleasure doing business with you. And then he gave me the contract.
Did I actually?
Yeah.
I don't even remember.
Oh, I remember it so well. And then we went to the airport and went to.
I was 14.
Yeah.
After the World Cup, I had a lot of bad placements. My teammates dropped me, and then the season after, I didn't even qualify for the finals. I played duos the season after that, which didn't go well either. And then it was like, all right, people are starting to call me bad, like people are starting to call me washed. If I'm gonna get better teammates, and if I'm gonna get better myself, I should just play solos and just get really good at solos. I know there's this solo tournament coming up, so I'm like, okay, this is my shot at like sort of redeeming myself. I'm just here to like prove everyone that I'm, you know, a good player.
Do you have a chance to win?
My goal is like top 3, top 5, but I think I have a good chance of winning it. I'll win the qualifiers. I'm like, okay, let's go, good start. And then I get in the finals. I don't remember if I was 2nd or 3rd place before going into the last game. And then I ended up winning that last game. My dad was sitting right next to me. Like, he just jumped up from his chair. He was so happy. Finally proved to people that I'm still up here.
Yeah, I get moved by it because you can see your son doing things he loves, and that's everything you want in a child, really, to be happy. And it's so hard to be at that level and also stay at that level for many years. You need to be so dedicated, so very proud moment, of course.
Mr. Savage!
There's Anaheim.
That was the
win.
trophy.
Anaheim win, that's a big one.
And this is nice.
Oh, that picture. That's a legendary picture.
Mongrel, Benji,
Benji.
and you.
I never expected, you know, the first time meeting you, we would get this far and actually be able to do this kind of stuff. It's just insane looking back. Fortnite has changed my life in so many different ways. Like, I just started a clothing brand last year. I can sponsor my local football team, which I'm doing, which is such a sick thing to be able to do. And now finally having my own MrSavage outfit in the game. It's a dream come true. I'm hyped for the people that have been watching me for a long time, like supporting me for a long time. Those people are gonna be really happy seeing me get an outfit. What do you guys think about that?
Unbelievable.
That's crazy.
And be part of the game.
And it's really the highest level you can reach.
Yeah, I mean, as like a Fortnite content creator, it's like the biggest thing you can get. The Icon series outfit, without us thinking about it, this has low-key been one of our end goals, like, forever, you know? There's so much to it. I'm hyped about the pickaxe that has like the Benji fishy and mongrel element to it, like the twirl like you chain, the little Savage logo on the belt. Also one of the back blings with like the key dates, little Easter egg right there. All these different kind of elements from past years.
This is exciting.
It's been a part of almost half my life, so being able to be in the game myself, it's insane.
Hello?
Benji!
Hello?
Benji,
Mr.
here?
Savage! Hello,
What?
can you hear me?
Yo, my boy.
Yeah, my goat! What's up, bro?
Hey. Hey.
Bro,
It's been a while,
congrats
bro.
on the Icon series, bro. Man, I heard about it. I was shocked actually. Bro.
Yeah?
Like actually it's crazy, man. So now it's
Bro,
from comp, it's you and Clicks now, right? Let's go on.
yeah. So far.
Bro.
But I heard about this like more than a year ago. Like we've been working on it for so long, bro.
Yeah.
More than a year ago.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Bro,
When's
this
it
is
coming out?
In September, I think 26th of September.
Bro, you know, for that day I will hop on Fortnite, bro.
Yeah?
I will hop on Fortnite.
Let's run
I
some
will buy
games, bro.
We'll run some games. I will get the MrSavage skin. Yeah, definitely, bro.